Welcome back to Good Day. Take sugarcane juice and molasses, let it sit in a vat for a while to ferment, and you have some sweet, delicious rum.
Okay, and while that spirit summons thoughts of palm trees, warm sand in the ocean, well, around here it's fast boats, gangsters, and spots along Maumee Bay. Historian John Thompson joins us with how you can learn about the rum runners of Lake Erie. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, ladies.
Rum runners of Lake Erie.
Yeah, actually, Western Lake Erie and Toledo has a very rich history of illegal smuggling across the lake during Prohibition. Yeah. So it being 2026 now, we're celebrating sort of the centennial history of Prohibition and all that era. So there's a lot of events going on. And this is the time to look back. And it is, there's a lot of good stories from this end of the lake.
No kidding.
Really?
I didn't know any of this.
Tell us more.
Well, Toledo, the proximity of Canada is what the draw is.
Yeah.
And so the ease of, well, the relative ease of getting illegal spirits across the lake, because it was a little bit less policed, easier to get in. So the boaters in this community, took advantage of that for sure. And the underworld did as well, purchasing from the incoming liquor. Yeah.
Interesting.
So people get a chance to learn all about this coming up this weekend. You've got a couple of lectures happening.
Yep, it's this weekend at the Western Lake Erie Historical Society, which has a brand new building in Point Place on 131st Street, a big sprawling museum space there. And we're opening up our auditorium for a series of lectures. It'll be a 2-hour session, Saturday and Sunday. It's the same show both days, so you can pick whatever time you want to come in. And the regular galleries will be open as well. So you can kind of learn the general history of Toledo and Western Lake Erie and its maritime traditions, as well as the more seedy underworld stories.
That's the juicy stuff.
Yeah.
All the gossip.
People want that. So this is a new museum, or have you been around, but this is a new space?
This is a new space for us. The Historical Society has actually been around since the late 1970s, and we've had a number of different locations over that time, most notably running the museum, the Willis B. Boyer Museum at International Park back in the 80s and 90s. But we went through a brief period of dormancy, and we've resurfaced this year, or last year really, with this brand new museum space, which is massive, 7,000 square feet of exhibit space and auditoriums, and all of our archives. It's a wonderful place to do research if you're interested in Toledo history, and especially the maritime history. So we've got great guests coming in, Mr. Kevin Arnold and his colleague Paul from actually the Michigan Parks Service, talking about rum running in Southeast Michigan, coming into Monroe and places in between. And our own Ken Dixon, who's a member of the Society and a well-known, brilliant Toledo author and historian. He'll be speaking as well. So you can pick a time and come on in.
So is there going to be any rum there for people to taste or to look at, or is it just...
we have a special exhibit, historical artifacts that have come in that kind of display how people were dealing with Prohibition at the time. All the various businesses in Toledo, so the different breweries and things like that, what were they turning to because they couldn't make and sell liquor anymore? So you might be making pancake syrup or, cereal or something like that, just to keep your people employed. And so we have all that on display as well. So it's a good snapshot of Toledo.
What kind of boats are we talking about?
My favorite story is about a boat called the Mildred, and this is from November 1921. Mildred was a big 38-foot wooden hardtop cabin cruiser. If you saw a boat like this today, you'd be like, this is the most gorgeous antique I've ever seen. But they had stripped her down. They took all the running lights off her so she couldn't be identified at night. They'd modified the exhaust so everything was underwater. It was silent, and they had ripped out the interior so they could just stuff it with, I think, 109 cases of beer and extra fuel. You need a lot of extra gasoline to get from Toledo to the other side and back, in one go. And gorgeous boat, as you can see. And that was a wonderful photograph with the police officer sort of standing on the back deck.
The irony.
That boat was captured in November, and it was it sort of kicked off a big federal investigation here in Toledo. There were several arrests made.
Jig is up.
Point Place, where our museum is located, that was just beyond the bounds of Toledo at the time. So that was beyond the municipal police jurisdiction. So it was a real hot spot for bringing things in. And during our event this weekend, we'd love it if people can stand up and tell their stories, because everybody has
They've
stories
got
to
one.
tell.
You know your family has one.
Secret rooms in the house or tunnels between homes. Grandparents share all these stories with us, and we want to hear them. So it's a wonderful time to stand up and tell us what you know.
Cool.
So, yeah.
So were these just like regular folks who lived in the Point, or is there like who was doing this work?
Yeah, it's really it's interesting to see. They are regular people, and they. Famous example is the people that were the caretakers for the Toledo Powerboat Club, like a yacht club, basically. And they got involved. Just storing the liquor, and then, the underworld is coming to purchase this item and move it onward. But got to make ends meet, and people get thirsty, let's be honest.
They
right?
do.
So.
They want that rum.
They do. So do people need to get tickets or anything in advance for this? How's that all work?
You don't need advance tickets. You can pay at the door for sure. It's $10. It's $5 if you're a member of the Historical Society, and our membership is growing. Anyone that's interested in Toledo history can become a member and help us do our research and file things away. But yeah, show up at the door 2 to 4. The museum will be open all day, 10 to 4. But the lectures will be in the second half of the day, so stop on by.
Cool.
How fun.
Yeah.
So, if we could flash that address up there one more time so you can jot it down.
Yeah, 131st Street
Okay.
in the Point.
In
Yeah,
Point
right off of
Place.
Summit.
Okay.
So if you just drove up north here,
Okay.
take a right, you'd be at our house.
There we go.
We're not too far.
Yeah, we're very close.
Hey, good to see you.
Thank
This
you.
is super interesting.
Sounds fun.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
yeah, happy to be here.